Hey guys, Squiggles here, bringing you the second game in the second ever Subscriber Saturday. This one is also going to feature Oli, and it's going to be on Scrap Station, and that's a 1v1 against Mad Hostage. So it is going to be a TVT, and it should be pretty epic. I know that this is a fairly long game, so go ahead and buckle down. Get your seatbelts all buckled, and before you sit down and buckle up, make sure you have, like a soda, some chips, maybe a burrito. I just got done with a huge burrito that I made for myself. It was actually a fajita, and it was so good. Yep, I also love cooking. So Oli, he was such an awesome guy, and he decided to give me 2 replays. This one was long and quite epic. It is on a earlier version of StarCraft 2, so it's a little bit older, so it's not going to have any of the cool, like the nameplates that I usually can have up here. It's not going to have, like, I can't, hang on, I'm going to try. Nope, I can't take away this bottom part. So there isn't going to be as much flashy stuff as I usually can do, but I will do my best to make it as entertaining and awesome as possible. But the game is pretty cool just by itself. So we have Mad Hostage and Oli both going for a barracks, which is fairly standard with your Terran because, barracks be good. One thing that lower level players can work on is if you're going to go like barracks and then gas or whatever, like what Oli's doing is very standard. If you get a barracks and a gas, your gas will finish and your barracks will finish right when you have 15 supply. 15 supply. So that's a good little thing to work on, and you can just do that just with these 3 buildings. Just these 3. And then also if you do it correctly and you don't build this extra barracks, which is fine if you build an extra barracks because you're going to go at 2 racks like pressure build. That's totally cool. But right when your refinery finishes, your barracks will finish, so you start the orbital command, you build a marine, and you send 2 guys to get into gas, and that's like bam, all that on 15. So it's kind of a little bit to do, but it's pretty sweet when you finally get the timing worked out and you feel like decidedly baller because of that. I do like, you notice what Oli did here, right when this barracks finished, there was a guy building. Right, there was like no downtime at all, and that is perfect. That is what you want in a perfect world, is to have that kind of timing on everything. That's what makes the pros so pro, because they just get like a second ahead of you on every little thing, and that adds up to being, 2-3 minutes ahead of you at the end of the game, which is quite a lot. So it looks like Mad Hostage is going to be going for 2 refineries and getting his orbital out, and it looks like Oli is content to, let's see, it looks like he's going to go for tons of Marines, man. He has a reactor already down as well as getting gas, and it looks like he is throwing out a factory. So 2 racks factory on 1 base versus it looks like 2 racks, just 2 racks on 1 base. So this orbital is done, and he does have both gases going, so he's going to be getting, it looks like he's going to go for, interesting, no stem, but he is going to be getting the concussive shell upgrade as well as combat shields. So getting lots and lots of upgrades for his infantry early, and that is one thing you'll see some Terrans do. They'll get the 2 barracks and they'll get 2 tech labs instead of reactor, because 1, reactors take like twice as long to build, and 2, you can get these double upgrades like that, so that's kind of cool to see him going ahead and doing. Now it looks like a starport going to be coming down for Oli, as well as getting a tech lab onto his factory, so maybe we could see some tanks or maybe even a Banshee. Sometimes when I'm going Banshees, I'll build a tech lab and I'll lift off my factory, so then as soon as my starport's done, I just lift it off and land it, bam, and you already have it. It saves a little bit of time getting that Banshee out just a little bit faster. And when you're getting Banshees, especially with Cloak, every little second is so important. So we could see him do that. I don't know what's he gonna do. He's thinking about it. He has it selected, and he's okay. So it looks like he is going to be going for Banshees or something like that, as it looks like Mad Hostage threw down a scan, and that was the money scan because he saw exactly what was going on. One other thing I want to say really quick is that you notice neither of these players have scouted. I mean, Mad Hostage, yes, I guess he did scout because he just scanned right here. But what you want to do early is send a worker out, and even if, I'm not even kidding, even if you scout, you come around here because that's the quickest path. You come into Mad Hostage's base. If all you do is poke in and be like, how many gases does he have right now? Because 2 gas tell you he's going to go some kind of a tech-heavy build right off the bat, right? Or at least upgrades. So if you go in here, just poke around, see what gas he's getting, and then pull back and just park right here, that will help you so much. That will actually increase your win rate by quite a lot. Because what it does is, not only do you get tons of vision here in this whole area, so whenever he starts moving out, you will know you're going to be attacked right here on the map instead of right here. So when he pushes up your ramp, when you see guys running from here up and you're like, holy crap, I'm under attack, and you don't really have time to react, you don't have time to build a bunker or start building units or anything, you have no time to do anything. What you can do, actually, is, oh, look, bunker. What you can do is, you'll see the attack coming from here, and you'll be like, oh crap, and you can start building that bunker, you can get that siege tank sieged and stuff, and you'll have plenty of time to react. Especially if, like, you see he has a big attack and you don't have enough guys, so let's say you have to pull off a few workers to come and repair this bunker, right? Well, if you find the attack is coming from right here, you literally have no time, because he is here and then he's up and the bunker's dead. But if you see it from here running, then by the time he gets all the way around here, you had plenty of time to just grab a couple workers, send them down here, bam, put them on auto repair, which if you right click on the repair button right here, it'll make it auto repair, so you don't have to actually tell it to repair. Just have it parked next to it and it will in fact repair. So just little tips and tricks which if you incorporate them into your play will just help boost you to that next level. So it looks like Mad Hostage now is going to be getting another barracks. He also has the factory, a couple of barracks, churning out Marines. And it looks like Oli has a couple of barracks as well as a starport and a factory, and getting some missile turrets. And that is pretty cool actually, because I mean there is no way that any kind of even scouting, I mean there's no way a drop is going to come in here really. But normally you'll see players put like one right here, maybe one here and one here, just to prevent any kind of banshee harass. It doesn't stop drops though. This missile turret placement will definitely stop drops, but it is kind of expensive because these missile turrets are 100 each, I believe, and I'm just going to check so I don't look like a total... Okay, phew. I may have just quit the game if I was actually wrong there. One thing I want to point out is it looks like Mad Hostage has floated over and taken this floating natural, and that's pretty cool, actually. It's going to be hard for Oli to go ahead and actually harass that unless he decides to, I don't know, build a Banshee or maybe get a medevac and drop there. But it's not as easy as just 1Aing your way through stuff. So cool that Mad Hostage is taking that area. Now it looks to me like, what is this? Oli going to go for the expand before his opponent. That's always good. It looks like, wow, getting another starport and an armory, and geez, he's going super tech heavy, another factory as well. So Mad Hostage is really powering right now. That's what we call it when you just build tons of unit producing structures in preparation for like some big push or big attack or big swell of units. So he's powering right now. And we have over here, it looks like some siege tanks are done. We got some bunkers up, so he's in a pretty awesome fortified position right now, getting combat shields started. And he is going to... Oh, I lied. I said he was going to expand. For some reason, I totally forgot that that was there. No. So he's going to expand just a little bit behind his opponent. And it looks like... And this is one thing that's actually kind of cool is because this is like the strength and the weakness of any kind of floating base. And you can see right here, there's no actual way for you to walk guys there without some kind of a flying apparatus as Terran. So what Mad Hostage is doing is he's saying, well, I know I can't defend this very easy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a planetary here, which is good because the planetary has tons of hit points and it's good at defending itself. Yeah, boy, baby. And, you know, whenever you build something new, just always make sure you put that rally point back on the mineral so this doesn't happen. But now he's going to build some turrets for the anti-air. He has the planetary for the anti-ground, and his is going to be totally safe. So, bam, got it. It also looks like Mad Hostage has broken down the first set of rocks right here. So he could be thinking about breaking down this set and going ahead and pushing. And look at this. It looks like Oli is going to be ninja and expansion here. So these guys are really playing kind of sneaky. They're both being ninjas because what's happening is most times, you know, you start here and then you just take this natural because you can park guys here and defend both. And if you have somebody spotting here, you can see if these rocks are going to be taken out. But even if you just park here, you can defend both of your bases. But this Oli is taking this one and just banking on the fact that his opponent will not scout there. And that's a fairly good assumption because there are destructible rocks here, and so he might just walk over here and be like, oh, there's rocks. He hasn't expanded there yet. So that expansion is going to be pretty safe. And then over here as well, we have, look at this, we have this expansion, and holy crap, there are so many turrets there. I want to call that a little bit of an overkill on turrets. This is like a layered defense. This is like an onion. You got to peel back this layer by layer in order to get in. That's just, oh, jeez, there's no way that's getting attacked. Oh, looks like Oli could be doing some kind of Banshee harass. I'm not sure. He poked in, got a little bit of scouting. Did see the armory. It looks like vehicle plating level 1 is being upgraded. They're both getting Terran infantry weapons 1, and Oli is getting the armor as well. And the armor did just finish, so his units do have 1-1, and we're going to see that Mad Hostage has 1-1 as well. He also has a medevac. And I was talking a little bit about this the other game, but these medevacs for Terran are so good, man, because you can drop, you can harass with them, you can also heal your units with them. They're like, if you're going to go bio at all, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a typical Terran and I go mainly bio. If you're going bio, man, you need medevacs. They make your bio army so much better. So, oh snap, look at this. It looks like Oli has 2 cloaked banshees and is going to be putting on some pressure on this armory. Will it go down? You can see that the marauders and everything are coming back, which marauder's not the best choice to attack with. But, oh, he's going to be baiting in. Oh, gets a couple of shots off on that marine. And going to be running away. Oh, man. So he was able to fight that off without losing too much. Did lose the armory, though, so that's kind of annoying. Going to have to remake that if you want to get any kind of, I don't know, Thors or anything like that out. He does have 2 factories, so he could be making siege tanks or something. And it looks like Mad Hostage is going to go ahead and expand again. Meanwhile, Oli with his ninja expansion is doing good, and Mad Hostage with his ninja expansion is doing good. So these guys are both, it's really funny, they could both scout each other or like send a unit over and be like, wow, he's one basing really hard, he must have a ton of units, and really they're just both expanding to the most unlikely spots possible. So nobody is going to suspect that these guys are in fact on 2 base at this point. So it looks like Oli has his 2 Banshees, and they're just chilling. And you know what? To be honest, it is not bad to just have your Banshees chill. You could be going around the map, making sure he doesn't have control of the watchtowers, maybe scouting around and stuff. But, I mean, as long as they're getting the energy, and they have Cloak already, right? So, yeah, just let him chill for a while, let him get some extra energy. Oh, Thought is here. Look at that beast. Oh, man. Not scared of anything. I wouldn't be scared of anything, except maybe an Ultralisk. But those guys, so sweet. And, oh, there's a medevac. Hello, Mr. Medevac. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing much fine, sure. Oh, thank you. Good, good, good. And, oh, look at this. Getting some more Thors. Baby, baby. This game is ramping up. Getting supply depots. Always good to keep building supply depots. And this is another thing I should say to the newer players out there. Once the game starts picking up, you start having production facilities. If you're on top of your macro, and that's just keep building units at all time, right? If you're on top of that, you literally need to have an SCV building a supply depot all the time in order to not get supply blocked. If you're a Protoss, it's a little bit easier, but as a Zerg too, just build those overlords all the time, man. And look at this. It looks like Mad Hostage, who has +2 infantry weapons done already, and that +2 is really going to help. And he's getting +3, so holy crap, man. His units are going to be super scary. It looks like Oli is getting +2 infantry weapons. But you can see here, this is what I'm talking about. This is really good, actually, to just have your units out on the map and just be around doing whatever. And look at this. Couple more Banshees coming in. And they are going to be putting some pressure on. And, oh, man, I thought I was going to go for the engineering, but that would have been so cool if you could have canceled this Armor 2. It looks like Armor 2 is going to finish, and Weapons 3 is going to finish.